Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom's back and welcome back to another episode of Challenge Simulator Top Drives. And as you can see, we're gonna jump into, as like I said, Challenge Simulator. That's what it feels like. Look, here's the thing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different challenge categories, and when you enter every single one of them, they have their own subcategories on top of that as well. We've got one for the BMW, right? I think this is the BMW one. We've got like the Volt. Okay, this doesn't really count as a challenge, I guess, because it's just like to redeem a prize. You got the daily rewards, you got the Legrand's collection, and this one came out of nowhere. Look, seriously, try that's my other company, but Hutch. Guys, if you are going to release something new, at least put in the effort to promote it. This came out of nowhere. Honestly, the BMW thing came out of nowhere as well. This came out over the weekend, which is something that I have not talked about, right? This came out over the weekend, and I didn't even know that it came out over the weekend because I was very busy. I didn't play a lot of Top Drives, as stated in like 2 videos ago, and then on top of that, I didn't play a lot, and there was no news announcement for this event. So yeah, they kind of just shoehorned it in, and it was kind of funny because the way that I learned about the BMW M8 GTE was that someone pinged me on my Discord. It was like, Blossom, are you excited for the BMW? I was like, what BMW? And then why I was talking about, yeah, they're doing a BMW rerun. I'm like, what? Where? I didn't see it in the news. I didn't see anybody promote it. I didn't see it on their Facebook page. I didn't see it anywhere. You just gotta log in the game and look at the challenges, and boom, there it is. And here's the thing. I don't go into challenges often. I don't enjoy doing them. I think they're completely repetitive and they're all the same. The way that I was talking about it with Corn early on is that Hutch with challenges is like those videos you see on YouTube where it's like cooking a chicken 52 ways. This is like doing a challenge 52 ways. It's still the same blueprint. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're gonna get this token or that token or this token. It's still the same thing, and it's still boring, and I don't really like it. But anyway, we're gonna start off with one of the challenges, ironically enough, Legrand's collection. We're almost done. And it feels gratifying to actually finish this one. And I heard that there are sneak peeks for Lena's collection 2. The fact that they're gonna do Lena's collection 2 before Kyoko and Lady Blackwood and what's his name, Spida or whatever his name is, the Nevada campaign. The fact that they're gonna do Lena's 2 again is actually crazy. Maybe that's just a filler tag, you know? Maybe that's actually going to be something else. They're just hiding it as Lena's collection too. Anyway, let me give you a rundown on what I used for Legrand's before we get ourselves the prize car. So this is Legrand's collection that I have. This is the current hand that I'm using. I only needed to fully upgrade 1 epic, and like I said, it's nice to feel like we're actually winning this again because I did not complete Harriet's collection. That was a mess. But at least for the Legrand's, I kind of got carried over with the 2 Pagani Huayra tricolors. If I only had 1 Pagani Huayra, I would have been screwed. I needed both of them, and they carried their weight because they're really good legendary. So I'm really glad I didn't sell this away because this was a duplicate. It counts as 3 epics, and there were a couple of times where I'm just like, yeah, maybe I could fuse it away, but I'm glad that I didn't. I got this from the 5-time legendary pack that we had. I think it was earlier on in the year, so I'm glad that I did keep it. 286 days, so probably not this year, probably late last year or something along those lines. I don't use it much, right? Only 69 races, but it did come into hand. It came in handy for Legrand's collection. This one has a lot more races, 1,770. So what were the cards that I used a lot throughout the collection? What were the cards I didn't? A correct little retrospective. Well, Paganis were very useful. The Lamborghini was very, very useful for me. I had to fully upgrade the Buick Electra, and I had to fully upgrade it 233. Which I don't really mind. It is what it is. So that's fully upgraded as well. It's an American car, so it serves my niche. Mercedes-Benz E400 was very useful. The Skoda Superb is still very useless. The Mustang Mach-E wasn't useful at all. And once again, low RQ epics not really making a difference unless you are low ground clearance performance tires. This time I happen to own the Mercedes-Benz C112. If you guys remember in Harriet's collection, it was a very similar scenario with that came on. It was a low RQ epic, but because it was one of the few epics that was low ground clearance and performance tires and not 4-wheel drive for Harriet's collection, this thing could have been used on the final level. So, you know, it's the same trend here. You know, the Mercedes-Benz is the only one that fits the category of low ground clearance road drive performance tires, and lo and behold, it is winning the final level. So yeah, I'm glad I got it this time, you know, so that's interesting, I guess. But yeah, let's finish the challenge over here. What else did I have throughout Legrand that was kind of useful? Mercedes was useful. In terms of the ultra rares, never used the A6. Maybe once or twice. That was about it. S4 a couple of times, Magnum a couple of times. The Camaro was the most useful one by far. This was completely amazing. The Audi A7 was useless for me. The Volvo useless. Cadillac useless. Honestly, all the all-surface tire cars were useless for me. Besides the Nissan Patrol, there weren't a lot of off-road tracks that I encountered. I don't even think I used the GMC Denali once. 0 races. And I have it fully upgraded. I mean, at the end of the day, when it came to the off-road stuff, didn't use anything besides the Patrol Nismo. So yeah, could have flown without that. I mean, could have flown without everything else besides the Nismo. Super rares, anything here that was useful? I think I used the Ioniq quite a decent amount. Again, most of the all-surface tire cars were completely useless here. I did use a lot of the Holden Colias and the Commodore. So shout out to the Super Rare Challenge for making me use a lot of front-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive standard tire cars, which would have been useless otherwise. Used the Grandeur a lot as well. Used the Volkswagen Jetta a couple times. But anyway, enough yippee yapping. Let's get ourselves a legendary. We also have a 3-time ceramic pack to open. And another free pack. I think in terms of the free packs, we've got 1 legend to redeem. And I believe 4 ceramic packs. Anyway, that is done. So Legrand has been completed. Let's get ourselves another prize card, which they did so dirty, by the way. This isn't on Hutch, but I really wish that this beautiful Nissan Pennzoil Nismo GTR got a better photo. Hutch did the best that they could, right? It is nicely cropped. You can see the full thing, but obviously it's the Nissan media team that supplies the photo, and this is just a terrible photo. There's so many nicer photos of this particular car. Honestly, they did this car dirty. But I'm really happy to get that. It is a wonderful, wonderful legendary to get. It's just a very, very cool car. So there you go. The Pennzoil Nismo. Let's add and lock that. I might even 1-star that. I don't know. If I'm gonna 1-star it, I'm kind of doing it out of, like, you know, for funsies. Curator Showcase, again, this thing was so freaking random. There was no announcement for it whatsoever, and you just got to use these cars. I have all of them besides the Wildcat, because the Wildcat used to be an epic. I had it as an epic, but I fused it away. Never got it as an ultra rare. I would love to. I would absolutely love to get the Wildcat. Who knows? There's maybe even a Wildcat offer in the store right now, but I've not checked the store in a very long time. I've not analyzed the store in a very long time. Also, this pack is just a waste of time. It's just 3 of the same car. I mean, who cares? I'm gonna sell every single one of them, man. Like, I just do not care. Do you know how many fused material super rares I own? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I've got, let's see, unlock. I have 488 fused super rares. I don't need those. I mean, I'm sure it's useful for someone out there, but this challenge is not geared towards a player like me, all right? Like, these Curator Showcase, I like the concept of it. You know, imagine they did this with a higher rarity, epics or legends, and also higher prizes. Obviously, this is an ultra rare. This is probably just Robin testing something new, which honestly, like I said, is like cooking a chicken 52 ways. It's still a challenge. It's still a challenge. There's no dialogue to it. There's no new art. There's no promotion. There's no marketing. It's just that. You know, just shoehorned in there, no announcement. You just do it. You know, it feels really monotone, really monotonous. It's not great. Anyway, so that's 1 pack done. We do have challenge leagues over here. Here's another one. So where is it? 3-time ceramic pack for us to redeem as well. No carbon fiber here because I don't have a lot of gold, and I actually have not activated my booster in clubs for like half a week at this point. And yeah, that's way overdue. So I've got a little bit of gold in my account. I'm just gonna spend it on the club booster. I don't know if it's worth it anymore. I don't even play clubs that often. I really don't. I know it feels weird, right? Blossom doesn't play clubs that much anymore. You know what? I don't know. Okay, D Tomaso. Let's see if we get anything good from this. An ultra rare, I'd be very happy. An ultra rare would be great. I just don't want 3 super rares because we just saw that with the Vauxhall, you know. So anyway, Porsche 968. I think it's at least 4. At least 5, actually. Sure, Honda Civic Type R and a BMW 320D. And I mean, it's not 3 supers, but it's 5. I'm gonna add maybe 2, just so I can round my fuse material up from 488 to 490. So let's add those 2, and I'm just gonna sell the rest. buy. That can just be used as cash. I'm not making a lot of cash anymore because I don't play clubs that often, but that's kind of subsidized by the fact that I'm just basically selling everything super rare and below these days, because I have almost every ultra fully upgraded, you know, so, you know, super rare is kind of useless to me now, I guess. Actually, speaking about ultra rares, I do have 994 fully upgraded, 6 more, and then obviously I'm going to make that 1000 fully upgraded ultra rare video. But yeah, for now, I got nothing to work with. Actually, I do have a car to work with. I have the Buick Envision. This is one that is unique. I don't have it fully upgraded yet. I was seeing if it was going to be useful for Legrands. It wasn't. Shout out to the fact that I have 18 tokens still. Oh, shout out to the crash. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. The crash, well, honestly, restarting the game took a really long time. So I don't remember what I was talking about before anymore. I got preoccupied, started texting people, started playing Sound Map. By the way, if anyone plays Sound Map, add me, okay? It's the same handle as my Instagram, like it's just Louis XCIX. So yeah, that's a fun game, man. It's like Pokemon Go, but for music, and like I've got so much more interest for music than I do with Pokemon, so it's pretty great. Anyway, I figured how the BMW thing works now. You need to do races, basically, and then you get rewarded for doing those races with, you know, Majiggies, and then you use those Majiggies to complete the challenges that help you win the Majiggies. Basically, just play the game. You know, it would have been nice if they would have explained it to us as the players. I think that goes off what I said earlier on in today's video. Like, if you're gonna make something new, at least announce it. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the point. Maybe I'm missing the announcement. But maybe they made an announcement. But for what I know, when it comes to the BMW MA GTE or the new curated challenges, I didn't see any posts about them, or how to play them, or how to win them. I get it, I am an advanced player, and eventually I'm just going to learn it eventually, right? But, man, like, it's not about the fact that I am an advanced player, and I will just, you know, get the gist of it eventually, right? It's the fact that, like, you need to back your product. If you make an event, if you design something new, or not even new, if you just design anything, you know, the author, the designer, the artist would need to promote it. It tells me that you care about what you did. You care about your craft. It is of some value to you. If I were to create something, posted it, and I didn't even, like, you know, promote it at all, what that tells me is that, you know, I don't care about the product. I don't care about what I'm doing. You know, I'm just going to give it to you and expect you to eat it. And that doesn't make me feel very good as a player. I'll give you an example, right? Because, like, my YouTube videos. Now, I don't promote my YouTube videos in a sense where I tell everybody on my Instagram, hey guys, I just posted a video, because YouTube kind of does that for me already. But what does make a difference is the fact that I'm willing to make a thumbnail, right? I make all my thumbnails from scratch. Okay, not all from scratch. Some are, well, technically they're all made from scratch, just that sometimes I use the same, you know, templates, like of my face or a legendary background or whatever that is. But, you know, I do take the time to make the thumbnails. And I guess the equivalent of what Hutch is doing by not marketing and not promoting their new challenges is, like, if I posted a video, I give it no title, I give it no description, I give it no thumbnail. I did not even edit it. I think that's the big thing. I edit all my videos, I give them background music, so I cut things, you know, here and there. Although minimal, I still cut things, right? Like, you know, if I swear on a very bad degree, you know, or if the game crashes, for example, you know, whenever I pull an epic or legendary, it's not the game, man. I'm putting in those background musics. I'm playing the game on mute. So, you know, it's like if I posted a video with no editing, that's just straight up screen record posts, no thumbnail, nothing, you know, that tells me that, you know, I'm not interested. That tells me that I'm not interested in my craft, you know. And it's the same thing with these events. If Hutch is not going to promote it, they're not going to talk about it, that just tells me that they don't care about the challenge. And if the creators of the challenge don't care about the challenge, why would the people playing care about the challenge as well? Just because, like, I guess for this one is because there's a legendary prize car on the line, which I would not have known earlier if, you know, Wyatt or Corn or Chickens didn't tell me about it on Discord. Because the thing was, the reality is that over the weekend, I was a very busy guy, right? I was not playing Top Drives a lot. So, you know, I was just playing an endurance event. Like, all I did over the weekend was just play the endurance event because I knew that I'd do 100 races in. That's all I knew, and that's all I remembered. Play the endurance event. That's it. You know, and if no one told me about it, And because I didn't see any news posts about the M8 GTE or even about, you know, this new one about the Curator challenge, I probably wouldn't have noticed until like a couple days later, right? So it's the same thing about the Curator's challenge with the Vauxhalls and the Pontiacs and the Buicks, whatever they are. I didn't even know it was in the game until I woke up this morning and someone was talking about it in the Discord server. That's how I know, just word of mouth at this point. But yeah, you guys let me know down in the comments below. Do you think Hutch even cares about top drives anymore? Have they moved on to newer pastures? And if Hutch doesn't care, should we care? Should I be putting my time and effort, my money, all the, okay, I don't put money in this game anymore, but like, you know, you get what I mean, like my time, my effort, and time is money. I could be doing something else instead of making these videos, right? I could be doing a Hot Wheel video, or, you know, just teaching more boxing classes, or whatever it is. You let me know down in the comments below. Does Hutch still care about the game? Yes or no? Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville Atlantic. Blonde hair, don't care, look like